Let's try that again. Okay, so here's an experiment. We're trying to finally post real-time video from the stories that go on daily at Factory Farm, throw them up on YouTube, and see if we can get a blogger come out of that, emerge for a continuous narrative of Factory Farm.
Okay, Microhouse. We have two issues we're dealing with. One is the brick floor inside. We have decided we're going to tile over the brick floor. The other is the plaster outside didn't adhere quite well, so we are going to cover over it with siding given the time of the year, and that we don't want to replicate the lack of success with the plaster again. The other thing I worked on yesterday was we finalized the trencher design review. I don't know what I was pointing at there. And also remodeled the wheel motor unit so that we know that those dimensions are correct, so we can figure out the shaft length for the trencher.
Okay.
I think that's enough from me.
Media sources for that are Chris Reinhardt log for the latest updated CAD file of the SketchUp for the trencher. And second media source is Trovebox, opensourceecology.trovebox.com for a couple of pictures on the parts and initial cutting of the trencher.
Hey, so yesterday was the first day of my DPV. An engineer has come from the UK but living in Berlin. I've come over here, and first thing we did was we kind of introduced a Kanban board to the Hab Lab. Tried to kind of write up some tasks and get people scrumming and get that as part of the kind of culture of what goes on here. That was pretty successful. I think we all liked that, and then I started looking at some of the infrastructural stuff in the Hab Lab. Looked at the 3D printers, looked at the network, and looked at making some local file servers and other things. I shadowed Marcin in the workshop to try and I kind of got to know the layout of the workshop and what was going on. Helped do some of the parts inventory, carrying over some of the pieces to make some of these universal rotor wheel units, and also helped Scott to put away some of the new deliveries and things in the right place, and we labelled up some new boxes and organised much of it. I think that's
Media sources would be Sam the Techie log on the wiki, and also on the wiki we have a page named Workshop 2014 for the pretty much doing a nice complete diagram of workshop locations. Okay.
Thank you.
Scott.
Hey, yesterday was my first day here at Open Source as well. I am not very tech savvy, so I got caught up on a lot of the new technology that they use. It's a lot of stuff I still have to learn yet. Also toured the site and familiarized myself with the shop. And we finalized the design on the trencher. And
do you have that on your log?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that log is?
Scott Bunn log.
B-U-N-N.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
The truck, yeah. Forgot. Yeah. The truck was broken down in town. The battery was dead, so went into town and got the truck started and brought it back to the farm.
Okay, media sources mentioned. Moving on. Marcin, so what did I do yesterday? Anything? I think pretty much everything was covered. We started work on the trencher. It's actually coming along great. So we did complete design review. Media source for that is trencher. There's a page on the wiki now with a trencher review.
Yeah, Chris's log is a good place to look for that.
Chris's log is a good place to look for that. So basically we took the existing design, we made a few upgrades, and then Chris and Scott completed the design. Mainly it was revolving around the chute, which allows the wire or tubing that you're going to lay with the trencher. We redesigned that or designed that. So we actually started cutting parts. We got out all the parts for the modular wheel units, started cutting the actual chute. So we're actually moving very rapidly, starting from design review to beginning steps of build. And a bit of real-time documentation. We already have a few pictures up online. And today we're doing real-time, actually a very nice experiment. If you look at Trovebox or Dozuki, go to Dozuki, LiveTrack 6 modular wheel units. There's an instructional on how to build the entire modular wheel unit. And today we're going to experiment whether Scott can take that and without me saying anything, follow those directions to replicate the modular wheel units. That's about it. Any other comments?
No.
How do we feel today?
pretty good. Links will be below in the description to all of the things that we've just mentioned. And yeah, looking forward to starting the process over again and getting some new tasks up and getting on with the day.
Great. And also, Sam, we have to mention that we're going to get you going on the CNC torch table. So we've got scrummy.com/Sam the Techie. You can see the tasks going forward on the CNC torch table, which is a critical tool for this operation.
Cool.
Thanks.
Got it.